On the road doing shows, taking trips. Pull up on your hoe, I'm gon' fuck on your bitch. Everywhere I go, yeah, I be with my clique. Fuck with the gang, get hit with the stick. Call up my shooter, my shooty. Woody pranks. He also do Gold Diggers. I watch his stuff more because his shit, like, I feel like his shit is like real. The other ones, it could have, you know, fake. I don't know. This shit could be fake too, but I like watching Woody pranks. So yeah, I'm just gonna go straight to it. Catching gold.
Per the request of many of you, we're going to keep this video very short, sweet, and simple. In other words, we're going to be jumping straight into the action, so grab your talkies and let's get ready to rumble! This is Michael and this is Jessica. Michael has a girlfriend named Alessandra, but Jessica is about to offer him a life-changing opportunity if he breaks up with his girlfriend and dates her instead. But what Michael doesn't know is that Jessica is actually one of Alessandra's really good friends, and downstairs in this same house sits his girlfriend Alessandra.
This should be crazy, bro.
Well,
hold on, though.
Actually trade her for this life-changing opportunity and best friend.
Whenever I watch this shit, bro,
so a couple of weeks ago,
I
always
want to go buy some Takis. It's crazy. Like, I want to just get up and go get some Takis right now.
She tells me that her boyfriend is pursuing to be an actor, and so that's why she wants her friend Jessica to be involved. Jessica's a pretty successful model and actress who just played a role in the Netflix series 13 Reasons Why. That's actually pretty big. I love that show. But anyways, her plan was freaking simple. She wanted Jessica to hit on her boyfriend and tell him that she can completely change his freaking life. She could help boost his career, she could hook him up with like Netflix and all that. But in exchange, Michael had to break up with Alessandra. No breakup, no deal. So I agreed to help, and now our first goal became to have Michael meet Jessica in a crafty way. So to accomplish that, I became the proud owner of a fake casting business, LA Short Film Casting. So I make a casting call to hire for my first gig. Then I sent that casting call to Alessandra with instructions to show it to Michael and do whatever it took to get him interested. Well, a couple days later, we get an email from Michael, provide him further fake information, and schedule him to audition. Now, we also schedule Alessandra to audition because she's actually an aspiring actress also. But we did this just to ensure that Michael actually shows up. So we then rent out a studio and days later make our way there. We got there an hour before we scheduled Michael to get there in order to just set everything up. And when Alessandra finally got confirmation that he was on his way, she and I then stepped outside again. Her job was to meet Michael in the parking lot and then escort him up where my brother, who was the casting director, and Jessica, who's another person who's supposedly auditioning, were waiting for him. Now, I want to get a little bit off topic to thank our sponsor for this video, Raid Shadow Legends. I've recommended Raid to you guys before, and I'm gladly doing it again. This game has an amazing storyline, awesome graphics,
all right, Sergio.
battles, and tons of champions to collect and customize. And right now, they're having a special tournament where you can compete with me and millions of other people in a massive arena.
I'm so sick.
The winners are going to win crazy in-game prizes as well as physical prizes. The winners are going to get shipped around.
I don't even care, like when you're sick, I guess you're not supposed to have ice or whatever, but I have dummy ice in this bitch. You're not supposed to drink ice. Nigga, I'm fighting this cold, bro. I'm not letting it win. I love ice. I like it when it's cold, bro. What the fuck? Just because I'm sick don't mean I can't have ice.
This game. But anyways, back to the video. So Alessandra successfully escorts Michael into the studio, and my brother then walks over to give him some bad news. He tells him that he's having technical difficulties with the camera. So he then tells him to just take a seat and wait next to Jessica, meanwhile he fixes the issue. And so Michael says goodbye to his girlfriend and then heads to sit down. Moments later, Jessica sparks a conversation.
Hi, are you nervous? Yeah.
And with that, our first goal was complete. Jessica and Michael have officially met. Now, our second goal was to have Jessica tell Michael about all the work and all the roles that she's done, especially the Netflix one, and she does.
Yeah. How about you?
I've got a couple of short films, features.
Oh, yeah.
That's huge. Yeah, that's awesome.
So now that Michael knows about Netflix, my brother in perfect timing miraculously fixes his camera and calls Jessica over to audition.
All right, Jessica, I'm ready for you. All right, and whenever you're ready, go ahead.
My name is Jessica Shea. I'm 5'7".
She auditions, and when she's done, she walks on back to gather her things and complete our third goal. And that is to grab Michael's phone number for business purposes.
And like do further projects or something if you're interested? Yeah?
So Michael sees no reason to not give Jessica his number. I honestly was hoping that he was thinking, yo, this girl who's been on Netflix wants my number to work with me. But now that Jessica has grabbed his number, my brother now calls him over to audition.
Alright, Michael, you ready?
That's much.
So Jessica leaves and we end this day on a high note.
Hi, my name is Michael. I'm 26 and I'm 6'3".
Thank you, Michael. You can go ahead and start reading.
Lucky for Michael, we were going to give him the role no matter what. So a couple days after he auditioned, we sent him an email letting him know the good news. And so I let a couple hours pass, and then I text Jessica to text him that she also got the role. But to play dumb and pretend like she doesn't know if he got the role. And so she does just that. And when he confirms to her that he did get the role, Jessica suggests that he come over one night and they celebrate. And so when he agrees to that and they set a date, I then go online and I rent out a house in Hollywood Hills. This is now supposedly Jessica's house. Woo, that was a lot. But like I said, guys, we're breezing straight through this and headed straight for the juicy part, so keep paying close attention. So the first half of the test went well. By having Michael's number, Jessica was able to hit him up and invite him over tonight. We arrived at the house 3 hours prior to the time that Michael and Jessica agreed to hang out. As always, we begin looking for places to set up and hide our cameras.
No, that's not gonna work.
We weren't on the set this time, so we actually had to try and get a little creative with it in order for Michael to not get suspicious. We also used the extra time to develop our game plan, establish our positions, and then suddenly, I make an incredible discovery. They got Twister! As soon as I saw that, I was like, yo, Jessica and Michael have to play Twister. Would that be okay if she plays Twister with him?
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta...
I mean, she's gonna fail totally after this.
Hey, personally, I still think Michael has a 50-50 chance of passing her feeling even with Twister involved. But the clock ticks by and it's now time to give Michael a call to make sure that he's still coming. Because you know, this time his girlfriend can't escort him here. And I know this is super random, but that same night, I actually had a meeting that I could not miss. So once I got the confirmation that Michael was coming tonight, I could now leave to my meeting in peace. Again, I know it's super random, but I didn't want to miss the meeting nor postpone this video. This meeting is really, really important. Trust me, big things are coming, but I can't say anything right now. But I have to go though. We're working on some really big stuff behind the scenes, and once I can talk about it, I most definitely will. So I head off and I leave Madeline in charge.
Would you guys have like bad blood after if he ends up failing? Like how I just wouldn't know how to react. I'd be like,
She's bad as fuck.
that's my friend up there hitting on my man. Like,
She's goofy too. She's bad though.
Really close though.
Yeah.
I trust you.
Look at her.
I trust you with my man.
Fuck that. All three of
The
them.
clock continues to tick even more, and the girls now get into their positions because Michael will be here any minute now. They link onto a phone call so they can listen in, and our camera guy gets ready. And then finally, we get the knock at the door we've been waiting for. Michael has arrived.
Okay. How are you?
Hi. They can't hear you. I have it muted.
Oh, okay.
You're good. Okay.
Damn. Can't believe in the Hollywood Hills.
Yeah, you want to see the view?
So Jessica starts off by showing off the house to Michael. Remember, he thinks that she actually lives there. After checking out the view, they re-enter the house and they get ready to celebrate with some drinks.
Get comfortable, have a seat. I'll get the drinks.
Oh, they're gonna have drinks.
So Michael gets comfortable when Jessica brings over the drinks, and now listen closely to what she's about to ask him. And don't worry, I'll add subtitles if you got bad ears.
Yeah.
Okay. So, who was that girl that was at the audition with
The
you?
girl?
Yeah.
That was my girlfriend.
So for some reason, Jessica decided to ask Michael about the girl who escorted him to his audition. And well, the good news is he admitted that that was his girlfriend.
It was? Why did you say it like that?
Say it like what?
Like you hesitated.
I hesitated?
Yeah, well, here, cheers to you getting the part.
The only reason I could think of why Jessica would bring up Alessandra is to give Michael a friendly reminder like, yo, you got a girl. Remember that. Don't forget that. But anyways, they small talk for a little bit longer, and then Jessica suggests that they do something.
Want to play like a board game or something?
Wanna play a board game?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, the board game that Jessica is referring to is Twister.
Alright, I'm gonna learn how to set this up. I've never actually played this game, so we're playing it for the first time together.
Now look, kids, you guys all probably know Twister as an innocent game played with the neighbors across the street. But as an adult, Twister is a party game played after drinking as an excuse to touch the opposite sex.
She's off?
If you like, be comfortable.
Alright, cool. Hands off too? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Not yet.
Not yet?
Oh! Jessica is a savage!
Is this the adult version of Twisted?
I mean, we can make it the adult version.
She is next level flirting.
I don't know how this works when you help.
I am very, very curious to see where this goes now.
But okay, you spin first.
So Michael and Jessica spin the wheel and begin placing either their hands or their feet to whatever color circle the wheel tells them to. Alessandra and Madeline continue to listen in, and soon enough, Michael and Jessica end up twisting.
going on up there?
And so the game ends, and I think Jessica lost. But because one game of Twister wasn't enough action for Michael, he asked Jessica to play again.
If you want to.
Okay. Let's do it.
So Jessica agrees to play again. So game 2 begins. They start getting all twisted up, and Alessandra starts to lose hope.
The outcome's kind of like, we kind of know how this is gonna end up. They're drinking, and it's just a matter of time.
Well, Jessica and Michael soon finish up their second game. They're both pretty hot and sweaty, so they walk on over to the kitchen for some water and also some more vodka. There's no denying it. Jessica's doing a great job, and at this point, she's well acquainted with Michael.
What? I swear to God, I couldn't open it. I swear to God.
Sounds like they're having a good old time.
Jessica proceeds to pouring them their second shot, and Michael suggests that they take it in an interesting manner.
So is it a... Ready?
They chug away, but Jessica can't seem to finish hers.
Okay, I'm gonna drink it all.
Or maybe she chose not to drink it because the time is now right for Jessica to make her move. She begins by asking Michael what his goals in the entertainment industry are.
So you're like trying to like make it big in the industry, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be series regular on a television show.
So what's your plan? How are you planning on doing this?
When we start.
Yeah.
Hopefully post something soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I see the potential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be so cool. Just have like my own TV show. That's it.
Yeah, of course.
I think you're like, just, I don't know, you're so pretty. I don't know, there's something about you.
Damn, Michael just literally made this so much easier for Jessica. Like, we already knew he was ambitious, but then there's that statement.
I don't know, there's something about you.
That statement makes it loud and clear that he is more than just attracted to Jessica. All Jessica really has to do now is just make her offer, and that's it.
Thanks. Nice.
Just,
No.
But what happens next, guys, is just crazy. Before Jessica can even make her offer, Michael starts to make his move. He's leaning in because he wants to kiss Jessica.
I'm really sorry.
you sure?
It's okay. No, I mean,
And he did it. He did it. He freaking did it. Just like Thanos. Thanos snapped. Michael kissed Jessica. Michael is freaking Thanos. This is crazy. This is crazy. The whole thing just flipped. So Jessica was the one supposed to be making a move on Michael, not Michael on her.
okay, hold on.
Sure.
I'm gonna use the restroom. Okay, hold on. Just hold on.
But unsure of what to do now, Jessica gives whatever excuse to flee the scene.
Wow.
Just like that, though, this test is over. Michael has utterly failed.
That's tough.
Now,
We're
Jessica
not
told
all
Michael
like
that she
that.
was going to the restroom, but in
We're
reality,
not.
she heads downstairs to figure out what to do.
Oh my god. I was supposed to make the first move and I thought he was gonna. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I feel terrible.
It's okay. It's not
So
your
what do I do?
fault.
What do you know?
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Maybe just go back upstairs and then we'll figure out whatever she decides. We can see if she wants to go confront
I
him or
don't
not.
know.
Look, guys, Alessandra doesn't have to confront Michael if she doesn't want to, but she just needs to let Madeline know that she doesn't want to. That way Madeline can kick Michael out. But because Alessandra's just in shock, she can't come to a decision just yet. So Jessica heads back upstairs to talk and hold Michael there just in case Alessandra does want to confront him.
Hey, sorry.
Hey, my bad. I apologize.
That's okay. It's okay.
Trying to...
No, it's all good. You know, it happened.
Just let me know. Sorry, I'm just.
If you've
I'm
heard enough, if you want to
so
go out
embarrassed
there.
right now.
How do you think your girlfriend would feel if she knew you were basically me?
I should probably wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, so why'd you do it?
Because I thought we had like a connection. I thought like you... I don't know, I felt like it was the right moment. I don't know, I feel like... I mean... I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna break up with her. I'm probably gonna break up with her.
Why?
I don't know, sometimes I feel like she's just like, I don't know, it's weird, it's bad, it sounds really bad, I know. She's a good actress, right? But she's not gonna be great. I don't think she has the best potential to be an actress.
Damn. Remember, guys, that Alessandra is also an aspiring actress. And well, now Michael proceeds to throw her and her dreams under the freaking bus.
It's the truth, I mean, like, she's not great, and I have to be with people who are great, and have that mentality, and you know the expression, like, you know, birds of a feather flock together. Like, it's just like, No?
You were such an asshole.
I honestly don't know if Michael meant that or not, but regardless, like that really, really has to hurt.
Really?
Yeah, you're like literally.
Can I kiss you?
Can you kiss me?
Yeah.
No, bro.
Serious?
This is so wrong.
We just had this conversation. I don't think your girlfriend would like it.
I
No, stop.
What is wrong?
No, I don't agree with what you're doing. You can back up just a little bit for me.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I feel like you don't want me to back.
no, I kind of want you to just.
What do you want to do? Do you think you want to go up or?
No, do not get in my face. I'm trying to talk to you.
Okay, I'm not listening. I'm sorry. I like you and I want to kiss you.
No, you're not gonna kiss me.
What?
I think you need to think about where you are and what you're doing.
I mean, just let me know when you've heard enough,
You
cause
need to think about your girlfriend. And no, get off of me. No, stop.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Yes! Finally, after some encouragement from Madeline, Alessandra is finally ready to confront Michael. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys do not have your Takis yet, or if you guys are like me,
I'm telling you, bro, I just want to go get some Takis right now.
So,
What the fuck?
You guys already know. This shit's gonna be good.
You need to think about your girlfriend. And no, get off of me. No.
What's wrong?
No, stop.
I'm sorry,
No,
man.
I don't want you
to
to touch me right now because
Come on.
I don't think she would really like that. She would be really upset right now, and I don't think it's good.
Wow. Can you be any bigger of an asshole right now?
What the fuck?
Are you serious right now?
What the fuck is this?
She finna smack his ass.
Can someone explain what the fuck's going on?
okay. So Michael,
Hey. Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Alessandra, Madeline,
Just that.
Jessica,
Like,
I
who the fuck
know
are you?
This is scary. I know that you're nervous, but remember who you are and remember who you're confronting. This is not Michael, the douchey wannabe actor that you're confronting anymore. This is Thanos, the Mad Titan. Yes, he's ignored his destiny once and he can't again. Yes, he knows what it's like to lose yet feel so desperately that he's right. And yes, he is inevitable. But remember who you are. You're not just Alessandra, Jessica, and Madeline anymore. You are Avengers. So collect yourself and kick Thanos' butt. Avengers!
Assemble.
Assemble.
so we're pretty much working all together. Jessica's working with us, with your girlfriend Alessandra, and you know what's going on right now?
No, I fucking have no
Right?
idea.
Okay,
I have no fucking idea. What the fuck?
I'm about
Why
to
is my
explain.
girlfriend
Shut
here?
up! I'm about to explain. Like I said, we are working with your girlfriend to see if you would stay loyal to her or trade her for someone of a higher stature or
Trade her?
or yeah.
Was she a
pretty much.
Pokemon card?
You know, Jessica was here to hit on you, to see if you'd be loyal, and it actually like flipped. And this is crazy because first of all, you were hitting on her, you were kissing, you kissed her. That's like insane to me.
She's trying to get
And
me
then
drunk.
she wasn't trying to get you drunk. You took the shots. No one was forcing drinks down your throat. Okay, we're just here working with your girlfriend and Jessica to see if you would be loyal.
Hey,
to
bro,
her.
he was
And,
trying to
like,
get his dick
honestly,
wet, bro.
Like, don't even try to lie. 'Cause we
He was trying to get
were
his dick wet,
downstairs.
I
bro.
wasn't gonna lie.
Just so you know,
Yeah?
just for the record,
Okay.
we're downstairs listening to all this.
Seriously?
Seriously, we heard everything we said.
Alright, whatever. This is stupid.
Do you have anything to say?
What's up?
Well, you tell me what's up.
I mean-
You have a lot to say about our relationship, so.
You heard everything. So, like, what am I gonna say? I have nothing else to
Well,
say.
you first can start by apologizing to her.
No way. No fucking way. I was telling the truth. What's wrong with telling the truth? What? Maybe I would have rewarded things a little differently, because, fuck, like, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but, like, you know.
I'm so embarrassed right now. Do you understand
This-
what's going on
this
here?
is
Because
my-
this is like a joke to
This
you.
is my fault. This
You know what? You say you want to reward it. Okay, so reward it. You just said if you could go back and reward what you just said to
Yeah.
her, you would. So go do it. Say it to my face.
I mean, I'm on the spot. This makes no sense.
It's
I-
okay.
I'm
We're not going
gonna
anywhere.
remember.
Take your time.
This is stupid.
Do you feel any remorse, any guilt at all?
Listen, I don't regret you knowing the truth, but I'm
you're
gonna be
a
honest.
sociopath.
I'm not. What? Because I told you the truth? I'm a sociopath for having told you the truth.
Are you serious right now? Do you know I heard everything that happened? Do you get that?
Yeah, I get that, but like,
All right, then.
it's the
And you have
truth.
nothing to say. It's
She
just
said
that's
tell
all
the
you're
truth.
gonna say.
I'm telling you the truth. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you have to find out this way, but like, I don't fucking love you anymore. Like,
I'm not even gonna have an argument with you. I'm not even gonna scream at you, cuss you out, because you don't worth it.
oh,
You're a
well,
piece
you
of
wouldn't.
crap,
Look at
Michael.
this. Look at this. Look what you've done. I'm obviously worth it if you're
I didn't do it
going out of your way.
for me.
Oh, you did it
If
for
you were
you?
worth my time, obviously you're not. You're a piece of crap. I'm so happy I found out. I'm so done with you. I don't want to see your face.
Great. Excellent job, teamwork. Good fucking job. Scooby-Doo effort. Just to clarify.
Scooby-Doo
that was
effort.
just fake.
Is it funny as fuck?
It wasn't real. Sorry, I booked the job.
Yeah, so pretty much, like I clarified earlier, it was all just a huge thought to see
It's a big word
who would
for you to use.
pass the test.
Can you just be shut up? Seriously. I'm being serious right now.
This is so funny. I'm getting lectured by Pokemon.
This is hilarious.
I really want to see what he looked like.
Little Red Riding Hood. And
I mean, you're the
I really want to see what he looked like, cause
cool. Excellence. I'm out, right? I don't have to be here anymore.
I mean, if
There's no
Alessandra
way.
has nothing else to say, then yeah.
Shoes.
Well, if she has nothing left to say, I'm gonna say you're an asshole.
It's really gonna talk now. Alright, I'm an asshole.
Honestly, like you think you can walk around with your head all held high and everything like you're better than everybody, but you're really not. And if you, let me tell you something about the industry. No one's gonna want to work with you with that attitude.
Oh,
And
yeah?
no producer is literally going to hire you, and no director's gonna want to work with you, and no cameraman's gonna even want to look at you all day because you're fucking ugly.
Oh, I'm ugly.
Yeah, you are. And you think you walk around with your head all held high and
You're
shit,
gonna be
like
fucking
you're
ugly.
not. And let me tell you something. You're laughing over here. She's gonna have the last laugh because she's gonna be on top, and you're gonna be on the bottom, and then you're gonna regret everything you said today.
Oh,
Just
yeah?
remember that. Yeah. So you can leave it out. I don't see your face.
This goes a joke.
No, you can go. The door's right there. And whatever happens, you know, I'm always gonna be there for my girl. And girls stick together, and you're gonna learn that real quick if you haven't already. So there's a door.
Jit wanna still on.
Twister,
Get
thanks
out of
for
here.
the vodka.
Yep.
Had a good time.
Yep.
I have really bad service, so I might just play here a little bit.
Get out. You can do it in the. You can walk. Go.
I'm having fun now. I'm
No.
actually enjoying this.
You're like joking and shit. We're serious.
I've never had so many like girls attack me.
Jit finna cry.
I'll call the cops if you want.
He finna cry.
Yeah. Yep. Go. Let's go. Come on. Like I'm cold.
Alright,
It's
go,
cold. Let's
go,
go.
go, go,
Come on. Let's go.
go.
Go. Let's
I wanna stay
go.
here.
Get out.
You're inviting me over.
Get out. I don't care. You
You're
upset
rude.
my friend. You can get out. Get
This is
out.
rude behavior.
Get out.
from the
I don't
host.
care. Let's go.
I'm a guest.
Come on. Let's go. Get out.
I-
Like seriously?
Really?
Yes. Go. Get out.
Alright.
Michael, get out. No, she doesn't want to talk to you. Jesus.
That's tough. That's crazy. Man. Hey, bro. That's how that shit goes. No cap. It be like that sometimes. But go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe. And leave, like, you know, some comments about what videos y'all think y'all should do next. Like, what reaction. Or I'm not only, this isn't a reaction video channel. I'm not only gonna react. It's just that right now, this is the only content that I could give y'all. So I'm just gonna do it. But I got some public videos coming soon. I'm probably gonna go to the mall again, and I have some videos to shoot with some people. You just gotta make time. And this, you know, summer's right around the corner, so I'm gonna have plenty of time to do that. So be ready to stay in your living room and watch this on TV. Get your PS4. Who plays Xbox? I'm just playing. You can watch me on Xbox too. On YouTube. Now I can't even keep a straight face. Who the fuck plays Xbox? No, I'm just playing. But yeah, so go on your PS4, go on YouTube, type in King Simeon. If that doesn't pop up, if I don't pop up, you don't see a picture. If I don't pop up, put Karen Simeon. I don't know. YouTube just doing me so dirty. I know this video is long as shit. I know, I told you. But like I said, if you waited this long, then I told you I was gonna tell y'all something. So my favorite color is green. Now go ahead and type that in the comments if you stayed this long. I'm really curious of who actually stayed and watched the whole video, and you know, type shit. If you skipped it, you probably just came here. Just skipped the whole video and came here. Fuck you. Fuck you. You shouldn't have done that. You should have watched the whole video. You probably would have liked it. You never know, because you don't want to try shit. Just fine. Comment, subscribe, and leave me a like. Yeah, I'm out. Put you on the news. You snooze and you lose. We don't play by the rules. Pull up on